Trump's uranium energy stocks will help you retire, help you get wealthy, make you money. This is not financial advice, and the returns, the income opportunity here is not guaranteed in any sense of the word. This ticker, CCJ, owns about half of Brookfield. The government just took initiative and created an $80 billion partnership with Brookfield to create a nuclear reactor technology to help big tech. I was going to say they took a stake, but they did not take a stake. They took a stake in Intel, but now they're being a little bit more opaque in helping support the power generation technologies of the next 5 years as we get into the 20 gigawatt required power to make OpenAI the $1 trillion company that it's going to become. So AI is the move, and it's all bubbling down to this company, CCJ, this uranium company, because you need that for nuclear. So let's jump into a little bit about CCJ.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
All right, so this is a little bit about the government, Trump's partnership to build at least 80 billion of new nuclear reactors using Westinghouse's reactor technology, which is owned almost half by Cameco, which is CCJ. So that's the connection. It's a pretty big deal connection. This date on here is October 28th. And if you look at CCJ, there it is, October 28th. Now, that sold off and came to this left side peak here. And then we have earnings happening right now. And as we speak, we're going to close in 10 minutes. And it looks like the close is kind of a nothing burger earnings reaction so far. So given it sold off yesterday and the day before, that was with the market and now is holding. It's not a bad earnings reaction. It's not a great earnings reaction, obviously. But what it does do is it creates this risk reward opportunity, literally from this $95 level that already existed here. And if we zoom out, of course, this is it. There's no history, really. So flying by the seat of our pants now in all-time highs. And this government stake is, it's not a stake. I got to keep correcting myself. They're doing partnerships now. This government partnership is pretty unprecedented, large, $80 billion. Who would have thought? No nukes is no longer. So there's other uranium companies that are more growth stories, UEC, UUUU, TNN, and we can look at how those are performing right now. UEC was up a lot, so it's expected that this company is going to have a little bit of profit taking and start to come down to earth a little bit along with the quantum companies. I swear to God, Schwab, to their credit, is voting for Tesla's pay package, Elon's pay package. Not clear if there was some blowback, so that changed their mind or what, but maybe they'll also improve their software here. So UEC down a little bit, UUUU down as well. So this earnings hopefully will start to turn up. And then DNN, the Canadian uranium miner, they sort of all look the same. So the only one that looks different really is CCJ, and that's because of this government partnership. So we've definitely got a trend going. We've also got a level to risk off of here. I'm not going to close this thing because I don't want to draw a flag, because that's not really what's going on. It's more like a moving average, opportunity. Not a buy the dip exactly, but you're buying off of this level. So you can buy the dip. I did mention Meta recently as a buy the dip opportunity, but I almost never mention those because I don't want you to get stuck in a situation where a stock just doesn't ever go up, which can happen if we look at AEVA. Let's say you were trying to buy the dip here, right? Like you say, hey, it went up here, and you just keep buying, and suddenly you've lost 80% of your investment. So I don't like those as ideas, but what I do like is clear levels. This is a clear level right here to buy off of, and also earnings just happened. So you don't have to worry about earnings reactions. It's already reacted. It started to react, and now it's going to close in just 8 minutes as of the time of recording this video. So this is a very clear level, 95 and change, I guess you could say, to buy off of. So that's the technicals, which, if you want to be right, then technically right is the best way to be right, right? But it's also good to say, why are you right? And for that reason, we can look at kind of what's going on here. We talked about the $80 billion nuclear deal. That's a very big deal. But also, if we just look at the actual earnings, we looked at some of the similar tickers already. Here's what's going on. They had adjusted net earnings of 30 million and adjusted earnings before all this stuff of 300 million. So, they must have bought a bunch of process uranium processing equipment, or I don't know exactly what made, this almost $300 million in whatever this is, depreciation of equipment or what, tax, I don't know. Sales volumes fell a little bit, and then they updated guidance. Their share of uranium is going to be up to 10 million pounds, which is down a little bit due to some delays. So despite all of this, this major partnership still seems to be holding them up. And the price of uranium is well, which I don't remember how to look at it on Thinkorswim, but I will if you guys ask me about it. Basically, what's happened is the price of uranium has gone sideways this year, and yet all these uranium companies are up a ton because there's all this demand suddenly saying that nuclear is going to be the next big thing. And here's Oklo, the Sam Altman SPAC, showing that interest in nuclear that doesn't have revenue. It's up 1,200%. It's totally insane unless nuclear power plants start getting built at a rapid rate, and then suddenly it all makes sense. So it's definitely a long-term story, but it's a very near-term opportunity. So that's the level, that's the idea. If you like these ideas, hit that like button. If you want a free course on how to buy stocks before they go up, hit that subscribe. I post that in the YouTube posts once a month. And if you want to make sure you get these videos, even if YouTube shuts us off, head over to free.stockscommunity.com. If you want to work one-on-one, go to stockscommunity.com. Not financial advice. I'll see you in the next one.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.